Let me tell you a quick story. A boy once walked into an exam hall late. No revision that morning, no panic in his eyes, no sweaty palms. His classmates were shaking, flipping pages like their lives depended on it. But he walked in, calm, almost too calm. People whispered, "How is he always like this? Doesn't he study?" Here's the crazy part. He wasn't naturally brilliant. He wasn't even top of the class at first. He just accidentally discovered a learning system that made studying feel unfair, almost like he found a hidden cheat code in school. And today, I'm going to show you that same science-backed method, the one that turns average students into "how is this even possible" students. Stick with me, because once you understand this, you will never study the old stressful way again. Most students don't struggle because they're lazy or not smart. They struggle because the way they study is broken. Think about it. You highlight entire pages, reread the same notes 20 times, watch Study With Me videos, hoping motivation will fall from heaven. Pretend you understand something because the teacher moved on too fast. If any of these actually worked, the whole world would be filled with straight-A students. But cognitive psychology says something different. Your brain does not learn by seeing information. It learns by pulling information out. This is called retrieval. Memory is a muscle. You don't grow biceps by staring at dumbbells. You grow them by lifting. So the real reason your studying doesn't stick isn't because you're slow. It's because you've been carrying the dumbbell instead of lifting it. But that changes today. To fix this, let me show you the memory ladder, a simple system that makes you learn faster than everyone else. Picture yourself climbing a ladder. Every step takes you higher. Skip a step, you fall. Climb properly, you rise. That's exactly how memory works. Step 1. The input phase. Day 1 is simple. Read the topic once. Watch the lesson once. Get the general idea, not perfection. Think of it like tasting food before cooking it. You're just getting familiar. Don't try to memorize on day 1. Your brain isn't ready. Step 2. The reinforcement phase. 24 hours later. This is where the magic begins. Take a blank sheet and write everything you remember without looking at your notes. No cheating, no peeking, no "let me just check one thing." This discomfort is called desirable difficulty. It literally forges stronger neural pathways. Students who do this remember 2 to 3 times more than people who just reread. Step 3. The active recall phase. Days 3, 7, and 14. Now you go deeper. Flashcards, practice questions, testing yourself, or using the Feynman technique, explaining the topic as if the listener were 5 years old. The goal is simple. Make your brain work. Every recall strengthens the memory like steel being hammered. Step 4. The mastery phase. Mix old and new topics together. Science calls this interleaving, and it boosts retention by up to 76%. Instead of studying one subject for hours, rotate. Math, then biology, then literature, then back to math. Your brain loves contrast. It remembers patterns better than repetition. By exam time, you're not trying to remember. Your brain retrieves everything like instinct. That's the difference between stressed students and calm students. One is cramming, the other built recall pathways weeks ago.
Now let's talk about why most students can't focus, even when they try. People think they have a focus problem, but the truth is, they have a dopamine problem. Your brain is overstimulated by apps, notifications, TikTok, YouTube shorts, constant entertainment. All of these raise your dopamine so high that studying feels painfully boring. It's like drinking a sugary soda, then tasting water. The water suddenly tastes like nothing. That's what social media does to your mind. It makes studying feel empty and dull. Here's the fix: a dopamine reset. For just 30 minutes before studying, turn off your phone. No music, no scrolling, no quick check, no excitement. Let your dopamine settle back to normal, then start studying. You'll be shocked at how suddenly your brain feels clear and sharp. It's like cleaning a dirty window. Next is the Pomodoro 2.0 system, a focus method backed by neuroscience. Forget 25-minute sessions. That's outdated. Instead, do 50 minutes of deep focus and 10 minutes of recovery. After every 3 cycles, take a 30-minute break. This follows your brain's ultradian rhythm, natural waves of focus used by elite performers and chess masters. Your brain wasn't made for 5-hour torture sessions. It was made for strategic sprints. Now let's fix your environment, because your environment teaches your brain how to behave. If your study area is the same place where you relax, scroll TikTok, eat, watch movies, or chat, your brain associates that space with comfort, not focus. That's why you get sleepy the moment you sit down. Here's the solution. Build a focus corner. Same desk, same lighting, same playlist, same scent, and keep your phone out of sight. This becomes your neural switch. When you sit here, your brain automatically enters study mode. This isn't motivation, it's conditioning. Just like athletes step onto the field and their bodies instantly switch to performance mode, your study corner becomes your brain's signal for focus.
Next is the high retention formula, a system used by memory champions, simplified for you. 1. Learn actively. Don't just read. Engage. Use mind maps, sketches, storytelling, or bold summaries. Active learning leads to deeper learning. 2. Recall, or even to yourself. Teaching forces your brain to reorganize the information logically. 4. Sleep. Skipping sleep is like pressing delete on everything you studied. During deep sleep, your brain literally replays what you learned and stores it long term. 5. Move. A short 10-minute walk boosts memory encoding by about 30%. Exercise releases BDNF, a chemical scientists call fertilizer for the brain. And now, let's prepare for exam day, the part that feels like cheating but isn't. First, a 5-minute recall burst. Before you enter the exam hall, take a piece of paper and quickly write everything you can remember. Don't overthink, don't organize, just dump it all out. This reactivates your memory pathways and boosts retrieval speed. Second, hydrate smartly. Drink water every hour. Even just 2% dehydration can drop your focus by 20%. Avoid energy drinks. They spike your attention, then crash it in the middle of the exam. Third, use the 3-layer reading method. First pass, skim the questions to understand the structure. Second pass, focus on the concepts. Third pass, apply active recall and solve. This removes panic and gives your brain clarity. Fourth, always start with the questions you know. This builds momentum, and momentum builds confidence, and confidence improves performance. It's a psychological effect you should absolutely use. And finally, the transformation. Once you understand how your brain truly works, studying becomes a game, not a punishment. You stop fighting your brain and start working with it. That calm student in the story, he wasn't lucky, he wasn't gifted, he had a system. And now, you do too. You don't need long hours. You don't need superhuman motivation. You need neuroscience. You need consistency. You need momentum. And momentum starts today. If this opened your eyes, helped your brain, or made studying finally make sense, drop a fire emoji in the comments. Tag a friend who needs this right now, and share this before your next study session.